we all use, and when you do 1003 with me, you'll find that we're in there multiple hours. You'll find it's mostly the topics, I think, in there semester 2. Semester 1, there's some other topics in there too. If it's empty, you're welcome to use it. But if there's a class in there, please don't go in. But that's up on the 5th floor. The 5th floor has a little kitchen. It's got a ping pong table. It's got an amazing view over the festival plaza where you can just sit, plug in your laptop, like hoover up the view from the 5th floor. It's a really beautiful space. This is your campus. This building is yours. Don't be worried about, oh, I'm curious about what's on level 2, or never noticed the architecture in Parliament House before. I wonder what, wander around, have a look. You belong here, it's yours. 5th floor, though, that's where you'll mostly see the VEED. That's where we will mostly spend our time. Your lectures are going to tend to be in a room called 605. If it starts with a 6, it's on the 6th floor. If it starts with a 5, it's on the 5th floor. So the computer lab is like 505. So have a look at the number. You especially, you are going to be playing campus ping pong. You will be here. You will be Bedford. You will be CDW Studios. Very carefully look at your timetable. Just make sure you know where you're going. Don't assume that something is here if it's at Bedford Park. I think this is called, I want to call it FTW because I think of it as for the win, but it's called Festival Plaza. But I think it's FTW in the code sometimes. So make sure that you go, here I'm at Festival Plaza. Boot camp, I'm at CDW Studios. Korea, I'm here. Always make sure that you know where you're going. The first week, just plan to arrive a half hour early or so. I know that seems like a lot, but you've never waited for the lift to CDW Studios before. And if you're within 5 minutes of class starting, I know when I get stressed, I get a little, right? You don't need that kind of stress in your life of waiting 8 minutes for a lift when you've only got 5 minutes to get there. So just give yourself all the time in the world. Know that if you're late, we just want you to be in the room. If you're 10 minutes late, no one's going to scowl at you when you come in. It's all good. We know you've done your best. We know week 1 is going to be super confusing. But just really take that minute to get across your logistics. Really think about how are you going to get there. I actually find with parking, see, I hate paying for parking, so I'd rather ride 35 kilometers than pay for parking. But it's also healthy and it's good. So I found that, to be honest, by the time it takes me to drive, park, walk, it's quicker for me to ride up Linear Park than it is to drive. So just give yourself that time that, am I training? Am I biking? I bike here, train to Bedford Park, train back here, bike back home, right? Think about the train. Think about how you're going to get to all these different places. Yeah? Oh, by the way, we're at the top of the hill at Bedford. Just think twice about that bike ride. All right. Yeah?
Just quickly, with buses, if there's like an accident and we didn't like prepare for that, who do we like contact?
Yep, no worries. If you're going to be running late, who do you contact? You just go in online on Canvas. Everything runs through Teams in parallel. You just go on your phone, you click on Teams, and you just join the session online until you can get there. Don't worry about it. We're not. Some days you're going to work. Some days your car won't start. I certainly know when a new game is released. So you can kind of tell. Anyways, so you can join on Teams if you can't come in person. Life happens over 3 years.
We're going to get kicked out of this room in a sec, so we can carry on this conversation at CDW.
When there's a fire, the curtains close over the main stairs. So if there's a fire drill, go down the fire stairs. All right? Because the main stairs, a curtain goes down, and it's really confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, lesbian
Go on.
space princess.
Hang on, wait a sec.
No, that's okay. We'll talk about her later.
Okay, cool. Right. So, thank you. We're sorry. There's another session directly after this. We're going to go to CDW where we can actually ask questions there. Okay. I'm not going to be like a school teacher, right, and with a flag, but we will walk out in that direction. We're going to go up that road into CDW. If you don't know where you're going, stick with us. If you do know where you're going, then go to the Maya Centre. Now, when you enter the Maya Centre on Rundle Mall, when you enter the Maya Centre, there are 2 lifts at CDW. It's the left-hand lift, right? If you choose the right-hand lift, you won't be able to get out on level 4. Okay, if you choose the left-hand lift, you will be able to get out. Okay, now it'll take a while for us all to get up and down the lift of this when we all go en masse. So yeah, feel free to, if you know where you're going, feel free to make your way there. If not, you can wait for us, and we'll be at the front door in about 2 minutes. Okay. All right. See you downstairs.